Hello, Year 9s. Welcome to Mr. Chan's classroom again. How are you all? So today in math, we will continue to look at coordinate geometry. But today is the part 2 of the equation line, which is also known as your linear equation, aka. So the learning objective is by the end of this lesson, you will be able to use two coordinates to find the linear equation and know what it means. So the linear equation has a formula of y equal to mx plus c. Okay, right there. X and y here stand for your coordinates. Okay, coordinates. One of the coordinates though, okay, you need one of the coordinates in the line to be able to use that. So for example here, if you look at the Cartesian plan here, I have a line here. There you go. If I draw a line, it's not the straightest line, but you kind of get the idea. The x and y come from one of these points. So the easiest way to use is you can use any one of these. Okay, and what happens is you able to put that coordinates into this linear equation, and I actually able to solve it. And m here stand for your gradient. Okay, it's the abbreviation for gradient, and c here stand for your y-intercept. This is what we have been going through the last couple of lessons. So in this lesson, I'm gonna briefly go through teach you how to find gradient and y-intercept if I show you the equation, and also you will learn how to plot how to graph the y equal to mx plus c, as in how do you put them into the Cartesian plan. So let's begin. So first we have y equal to 4x plus 8. So straight away it tells me, if you look at it, 4 here is your m, which is your gradient. It is actually very easy to find, and 8 here is your y-intercept. Okay, so what it means is y is 4 times the number of x and then plus 8. Okay, that's what it stands for. So this one is quite easy, but the next one is a bit more complicated. Alright, the second one will have y equal to x plus 1 over 2. What that means is means x is divided by 2 and plus 1 is divided by 2. So each of these number needs to be divided by 2. So if I'm going to write it a bit more formally, it will look something like this. Okay, so x over 2 plus 1 over 2. That's what it means. So what that means is you can is equals to the top one, to this one. Okay, this one, the reason why we write the top one is because it's easy and quick. The bottom one is actually what it means. So x divided by 2, did you know that x divided by 2 is also means 1 out of 2 x, okay, plus 1 out of 2 again. So remember, it doesn't matter what, if it's x over 3, that is actually means 1 over 3x, okay. What it means is 1 over 3 multiplied by x, and when 1 over 3 multiplied by x, you multiply the top one together, which make it x divided by 3. Okay, so that's what it means. So once I actually rewrite the thing, remember this and these, they all are the same. It's just I just break it down a little bit more so that you can see the y equal to mx plus c a lot more easily. So once I got to this stage, look at this. So this part, which part do you think is the m and which part do you think is the c? The answer is that is the m and that is the c. Okay, that's a gradient and one is your y-intercept. So let's put that into plotting the graph from the linear equation. So we'll look at the first one. First one is going to be less complicated. So we start from the easy one and then we'll move on to the more complex one to build up your confidence. So the first one we have y equal to 4x plus m. You must be thinking, how the hell am I gonna plot a linear equation on the Cartesian plane? It's actually very possible. So what you need to do, you need to follow 3 rules. Okay, so there are 3 rules that you need to follow. You might need to write this down, guys. Use the y-intercept, c, to plot the point. Okay, because c is y-intercept, so it pass. So c is the point where the line passes through the y-axis. So you will know where it passes through. Second point is use x and y step from the gradient m to locate another point on the line. And last one is join the 2 points together and extend the line in either direction. So let's begin. I'm gonna give you might need to pause that rules now and actually finish it. Because I need to erase it to make more space. Okay, so I'm gonna erase it now. So if you need it, pause it. So first, we know the y-intercept is 8. Okay, so if I'm gonna draw that on a graph, I will have to start labeling, make a graph, and then start labeling it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you just need to keep doing it. Oh, what am I doing? They are all actually positive. Okay, so I'm gonna erase that for now. Let's get rid of that. So that is actually easier to plot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. What next things is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6. Not gonna make too many. 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. Alright, we'll do that for now. So y-intercept. So we know the y-intercept passes through this point 8. Okay, what it means is it has a coordinates of 0, 8. That is your c. Okay, your c is 0 because the reason why it's 0 because it didn't move either way in x, and in y actually on the 8. Okay, so when it goes past number 8 on the y axis, and next thing we need to do is we need to actually look at the gradient and see how much is moved. So let's begin. So the gradient is 4, right? Did you know that 4 also means 4 out of 1? Okay, so what that means is, for those who still remember a gradient, to find gradient we use y step. There are two ways we do it over x step, which is also, you can use the other one, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So in this situation you need to use this one. So what it means is, this is the y step. It means how many steps did it go from the beginnings of y, and 1 there stands for x step. It also means it moved once from the x. Okay, so remember x is moving left and right, and y is moving up and down. Okay, so this is x step. So let's begin. So we have intercept, which is 8, so we know that the line is gonna pass through 8, and by the look of it, the gradient is 4, which means it's a positive slope, so that means it's going up. Okay, always going up, positive slope. So let's do it. So we know x step is 1, so that means you move away from the 8 once. Okay, move away x from 1, and y is 4, so that means 4's grid up. Okay, going up 4 grid because it's positive, so going up. So guys, we might not have enough grid to draw, so I'm gonna just pretend it go up here. So I'm gonna do a better job at this. I'm gonna put dotted. So I'm gonna create dots, and okay, so roughly there. So what it means is you can actually draw a line up now, and then what you can do next is actually just extend the line as far as you can. Okay, so from there you need to a ruler and actually extend it as long as you want. There you go. That is your how you plot a graph, how you plot a linear equation line on a Cartesian plane. Okay, so actually I'm gonna look at the second one just to give you an extra example for the harder one. So second one, we can see that the c is half. Okay, half. So that means the c is right in here. I'm gonna use a purple, right in the middle there. It's gonna pass through there. So second thing, now that we got 1 point, we need to look for the second point. Second point come from the gradient again. So that is y step, which is 1, and x step is 2. Okay, so that means I always start with x because it's easier to form that triangle, invisible triangle. So from x, from the y-intercept, I will move 2 steps to the right because it is 2. The x step is 2. So I will use a different color. I'll move twice. There you go. Twice. So I stop here. Okay. And then I have to move up 1. Okay, 1. So half. So I need to move up 1. So again, 1 grid stop in the middle there because it's half and half joined together become 1 grid. And now I have 2 points. the moment I have 2 points, I can actually draw a graph, a linear equation on the graph. There you go. Sorry, it's not the straightest. I do not have a ruler at the moment. But I hope you get the idea on how to do that. So, in this lesson, we actually learn how to find how to read linear equation line and also know what it means, and by the end of it you will be able to plot the linear equation graph. Thank you so much for listening. I will make the part 3 in the next videos. See you guys. Bye.